What's up everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here. I've been a big fan of the Microsoft Surface line ever since the very first Surface Pro. What we've got today to unbox is the latest in that lineage. It is the Surface 3, not the Surface Pro 3. This is going to be a little bit spec down, but certainly much lower priced option. And you are going to get a full version of Windows here. You're not getting any sort of RT, and also of course upgradable to Windows 10 when it hits. All right, let's go ahead and unbox and see what the Surface 3 has to offer. Starting price is $499 compared to the starting price of the Surface Pro, which starts at just about $800. The box though looks identical. Go ahead and slide that out. Nothing else on the lid. Go ahead and pull this out. And there is the very thin Surface 3. See what else we're going to have inside. We should have an accessory pouch in here, which we do. And inside of that, we've got, and that's about it. We've got a micro USB charger to charge the sucker up, and a very long USB cable, and a wall wart with one port to connect it with, and that is it. Let's put all this stuff off to the side, and let's talk about why you're here and what I want to see, the Surface 3. All right, so here is the Surface 3. As I pull this out of its plastic, and hopefully get my satisfying whooshy noise that I love. There it is. We are greeted with a 10.8-inch screen, and it's 1920 by 1080 with a 3:2 aspect ratio. Available in two different size configurations, either 64 or 128. Powering this guy is a quad-core Intel Atom chip, if you want to get technical. It's the X7Z8700 processor with 2 megabytes of cache, 1.6 gigahertz with Intel Turbo Boost tech, up to 2.4. It weighs a relatively light 1.37 pounds or 622 grams. When you compare the weight of this to the new MacBook, which comes in at about 2 pounds, significantly lighter. RAM's a bit different. You get 2 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs, or 4 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs if you go those storage routes, so bear that in mind. There also are ports aplenty on this guy. We've got a full-sized USB 3.0 port. You've got a mini display port, and you also have a micro SD card reader. On the back, we have an 8 megapixel rear-facing camera with autofocus, and we've got a 3.5 megapixel sensor on the front. You're gonna have 10 hours of battery life too out of this guy. And of course, what the Surface is famous for is a kickstand. You've got a 3-point kickstand as opposed to the sort of the multi-point kickstand on the Surface Pro 3. You can see the different ways you can display this. As I power it on, we'll also walk around the device and take a look at all the buttons. So similar place, we've got your power button, your volume up and down. Nothing on the side, top or bottom. Magnetic ports down below, which can be used with the Surface type cover, which I really like. That just docks it nice and easily. This goes ahead and uses a magnet to sort of prop itself up, bust out the kickstand. In any direction you want. Now you've got a full functioning laptop, pull that off, and you've got a tablet here. You've got a full trackpad that can click, and you can also take advantage of the Surface Pen features if you're a fan of those or sort of been admiring your friends that have a Surface Pro 3. You can use that here with the Surface 3. All right, so you've got this guy all signed in and restored from backup from our Surface Pro 3. And like I mentioned, you've got full Windows here. You are not having any sort of pared down version. You get full access to the desktop. And of course, you get the start menu with the live tiles. Everything you wanted from Windows, you are going to get here. And of course, when Windows 10 hits, that'll be a free upgrade here as well. All the multitasking and stuff you'd expect are all here on the computer. And for the price of $499, it looks to be a pretty good deal, but I'll reserve judgment until I get a chance to actually test it and see how it performs playing video, hooked up to the dock, and even doing some light gaming on it. Anything you guys want to see about what it can do or what it can't do, leave in the comments down below. I will check it out and make sure we cover that in our full review. Give the video a thumbs up. We always appreciate it. Until next time, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. See you guys next video. Bye-bye.